Well, you've got that first circle, that circle of friends and family, the people who know about you firsthand. They didn't learn about you through discovery, through independent discovery, or because one of your fans turned them on to you. You've got that first circle, and that's the one that you can get a lot of information out of that circle. You can determine who your fans really are, but not quite as well as you can when you score that second circle. When you start to move into that second circle of people, the circle that were turned on to your music by other fans and who connected and brought something of themselves to it. I mean, keep in mind that there's so much the listener brings to the music. The listener has to do their part. Music is a form, a special form of art in that way, that it requires, excuse me, music requires so much work on the part of the listener. They need to bring themselves to the party. They need to bring themselves to the experience, or it's not done. The music's not done. And when that second circle of people starts to find, start to find their way to the music, you're then at a point where you're really learning something about the kind of people who gain something from your music, who gain some kind of satisfaction or some measure of comfort or something from their experience of listening to your music. And you can observe that cohort of people and get some pretty darn good information about your natural customers.
Indeed.
I think it's very important to give your first circle a way of sharing your music with the second circle, a second circle. So what do we do today? Well, we have the Bandcamp page or the Facebook music page or Reverb Nation or whatever, something that allows people to share your music with one another, without physically emailing themselves, emailing each other MP3s or something, right? Send links to one another, embed players. You upload stuff to YouTube, and people share your links with each other on YouTube. They tweet a link, or they you begin to sort of leak out into a world of people who aren't your people, and when you begin to do that, I think in so many ways that's when you decide if you've got something there. If you begin to attract people who connect on their own, bringing their own sort of projections to the music, bringing themselves to the music, and pulling out some meaning from it. I think that's when you're in business. That's when things really begin.